It all began after World War II, in the heart of Europe 70 years ago. The violence of war had left nations traumatized and children abandoned, with no one to care for them. For many, the only option was an orphanage. But a charismatic and innovative social rebel named Hermann Gmeiner knew there was a better way. He believed all children deserve a future. Gmeiner lost his mother when he was 5 years old. His eldest sister, Elsa, took on the role of caring for her 7 siblings. This shaped Gmeiner's understanding of the importance of stable relationships and a loving family. His idea was simple but revolutionary for the times: recreate the experience of a family for the child who has no one. Gmeiner started in a small wooden hut in Innsbruck, Austria, along with a passionate group of friends. And in April 1949, with the founding of SOS Children's Villages, a new concept for caring for children was born. A mother, brothers and sisters, a home, and community. While it was Gmeiner's idea, the organization flourished due in part to the commitment and drive of a number of women. Herta Troger and Maria Hofer paved the way to find and finance the plot of land for the first SOS Children's Village. Helena Dietl was credited as the first SOS mother to care for children in this innovative new model. In 1949, construction began, and in 1951, the first SOS Children's Village in Imst welcomed 40 children. They lived with their siblings and felt part of a family and a community. As these children grew into strong, resilient adults, the success of the new care model became clear and spread throughout Europe. If children could just be children, society could heal the wounds of war, and future generations could start building a world of peace. But more wars would come. In the following years, the idea of the SOS Children's Village model spread beyond Europe. The Grain of Rice campaign, for example, raised funds to support children in post-war South Korea. And while wars are universal, so is the human desire to help. Hermann Gmeiner traveled the world, promoting the idea that all children need quality care. He took his message to individuals, communities, and governments to work in partnership to support vulnerable children and their families. Since then, SOS Children's Villages has continued to evolve in response to the changing needs of children at risk. Today, we are a federation of local associations working for children and young people in 136 countries and territories. We work to keep families together and offer services to strengthen families and their support networks. With a range of care options, we directly care for children and young people for however long they need us. We are also there during humanitarian crises and emergencies. And when young people leave care, our employability programs support them so they can grow up and thrive as adults. We advocate for children's rights, and we empower children and young people to speak up for themselves. We hope that one day, organizations like SOS Children's Villages might no longer be needed. But until then, we work to ensure that no child grows up alone.